Hey, welcome back to Lessons Learned Filming I'm a Photographer, number 3. Number 3 means I've published the third I Am a Photographer. Let's do a quick recap on the project. The project is to do a fiction story called I'm a Photographer, do iterations of that, and then a pairing each time with a nonfiction portion where we discuss how it went and what can happen in the future. And that's what you're watching right now. So here's what was different in attempt number 3. I had never been to this location before. I had no idea where the sun was going to be, what subjects there were that were interesting to film, and it took me an hour to get to this spot, which meant I was already out of golden hour. So that prime lighting conditions just weren't there. All right, let's talk about what went well, the lighting and sculpting of light. I was surprised when I went back through the footage how much I was able to do outside of golden hour. And there was one scene in particular going up a walkway where I was amazed at how good it looked with the grass and the path. The next good thing was that even though I didn't really know the location very well, because I've done this format of I Am a Photographer multiple times, I had the basic plan figured out. I just had to figure out how to use the location to fit the scenes. So that formula worked out pretty well. Despite not having a real clear plan ahead of time, I was able to find beauty anyways, and I was surprised how much of it there was at that location. The last thing that went well was this accidental double me technique that I was able to find in editing, where I was able to figure out how to split the scene and show two versions of me without it being obvious. What didn't go well? There was a real lack of variety in that valley of what to shoot. I tried to send the flying camera out to go survey what was around, and I really couldn't find anything that was close by. So I really had, I guess, a constrained feeling of where I could go. Second thing that didn't go well was I had way too much footage. I had like 2.5 batteries worth of footage, and editing just took forever. The editing process was like over a week long, and it was really just a ton of footage that I couldn't figure out how to use. And so the first edit was like 20 minutes long. Yikes. The third thing that worked well and didn't work well was the walking drone scenes. I thought that the gimbal on the flying camera would be a lot smoother, and it turned out it wasn't. It was actually really jumpy. I'm going to be more careful if I do that in the future, but a lot of that footage just wasn't useful. The last thing that didn't go so well is this idea, the I Am a Photographer idea, is getting a little bit stale. I do have some thoughts that I'm excited about for attempt number 4, so if you stay tuned, you'll see that. It might take me a little while, so be patient. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned.